Hilda Baci is ready. Nigeria is ready. In fact, the pot itself is ready. Finally, the day we've all been waiting for is here. Across Lagos, Abuja, Accra, Dakar, and beyond, whispers of anticipation has been circulating for weeks. Some ask if she can truly pull it off. Others believe she was born for this moment. But what is certain is that Hilda Bassey has set her sights on something bigger than food, bigger than herself, and bigger than a single country. She wants to cook the world's largest pot of jollof rice. And yes, I'll be there tomorrow live, so please subscribe to the channel. I'll be showing you guys the behind the scene of this world-breaking event. The attempt to cook the largest jollof rice is not merely about size, but also about cultural celebration and national pride. For Nigeria, where jollof rice is a staple at nearly every party and festival, this challenge represents a chance to showcase the country's creativity, agricultural strength, and culinary expertise on the world stage. This is not just another Guinness World Record attempt. No. It's a cultural statement. As news of Hilda's bold Guinness World Record attempt spread, people flooded social media with questions. Why is she using red palm oil to prepare jollof rice? What if she falls into the pot? Will the jollof rice even be sweet? How full of jollof rice will the pot really be? What if a bird flies over and poops into the food? Where is the new location? Don't worry, I'll be answering all your questions in this video, and if you have more questions, do well to leave them in the comment section. I'll reply to every one of them. So let's start with the first question. How full will the pot really be? The plan is to fill the pot to at least 80% capacity. Just imagine how massive that will look. Almost like a mountain of jollof rice rising before our eyes. Are we sure the whole of Lagos will even be able to finish the jollof rice? To achieve this monumental feat, the quantities of ingredients required are simply staggering. This isn't your everyday cooking, this is history in the making. First, for the rice, 5,278 kilograms of raw basmati rice, that's about 250 bags of 20 kg rice, will be used. Picture loads of rice being poured into one gigantic pot. Then for the tomato, 1,583 kilograms of tomato paste will be used. That's enough to paint the city red with flavor. Don't forget the hundreds of kilograms of onions, bell peppers, and seasoning cubes. Because what's Nigerian jollof without the spicy kick? Also, gallons upon gallons of cooking oil, carefully measured to balance taste and texture. And of course, let's not forget the tools. Giant wooden spoons, taller than some of the shelves themselves, and industrial scale burners engineered to keep the mega pots hot consistently. So the next question, will the jollof rice even be sweet? It's one thing to cook jollof rice in a family pot, and quite another to stir thousands of kilograms at once. Cooking small is one thing, but cooking over 5,000 kilograms of rice is another level. That's why she has a team of chefs working with her to make sure the taste is consistent. With the right measurements, the right heat, the right process, and the perfect recipe, this jollof rice will taste just as good as any regular Nigerian jollof, only bigger. But what if she falls into the pot? The pot is gigantic, carrying like a small building. People joke, Hilda, don't sleep oh, don't fall inside oh, hope it is safe oh. I know this sounds funny, but safety measures have been put in place. The pot is massive, but Hilda has a strong support team around her to make sure everything is safe. Why is she using red oil to prepare jollof rice? Some say palm oil will change the flavor. others argue it will make the jollof rice richer. Our African brothers and sisters from other countries are mocking Nigerians for using red oil to prepare jollof rice. They say you can't use palm oil to prepare jollof rice. Firstly, there is nothing wrong with using palm oil to prepare jollof rice, especially here in Nigeria. At the end of the day, whether palm oil or vegetable oil, Nigerians know how to make jollof rice taste world class, and when the first spoon comes out of the pot, the flavor will speak louder than the critics. What if a bird flies over and poops inside? This was a good question because in an open space, when the pot is opened, dirt, bird poop or unwanted particles can drop into the food, spoiling the entire dish. But don't worry, hygiene is a priority. Nets and covers are ready to protect the food. Nothing will compromise the record. And lastly, where is the new location exactly? The old location was meant to be Muri Okunola Park in Victoria Island, Lagos, but due to over 20,000 people registering, a new location was needed to handle the thousands of spectators, media, and Guinness World Record officials. So the new location will be Eco Hotels and Suites in Victoria Island, Lagos. On the 12th of September, it starts by 9 a.m. and is completely free. If you are in Lagos or able to travel to Lagos, come down and show your love and support as she attempts another Guinness World Record. This is not just cooking, this is theatre, this is a spectacle. This is Nigeria saying to the world, we can dream bigger, cook bigger, and achieve bigger. Hilda's story is especially powerful for young Nigerians. She shows that passion can be a platform. Cooking, which many once dismissed as ordinary, has put her on a global stage. For women, Hilda is a proof that dreams are valid. She's breaking stereotypes, showing that kitchen is not just a cage but a stage, a place where history can be made. By daring to dream, she's inspiring millions of young girls to look at their talents differently, whether in fashion, music, art, or food. When Hilda stirs that enormous pot, she's stirring something within all of us. She is stirring national pride. She's stirring the spirit of possibility. She's stirring the reminder that we can come together, not just in politics or protest, but in celebration of culture. Make no mistake, when the pot is filled and the Guinness World Records confirms this achievement, it will not just be Hilda's victory, it will be Nigeria's victory. Across the country, people will dance, sing, and post on social media. Now our jollof win, the world will once again focus on Nigeria. And just like the cook-a-thon, this event will draw global attention. CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, and countless platforms will cover it. Once again, Nigeria will show its softer side, fun, food-loving, and full of pride. Hilda Bassey's bold attempt to cook the world's largest jollof rice is more than an event. It tells us that no dream is too big, no pot is too large, and no obstacle is too heavy when determination meets vision. So when we gather around the gigantic pot, when we taste those grains of victory, in that moment, with spoons lifted high, the world will finally agree on one thing: the best jollof is Nigerian jollof. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.